So, can we skip and tell us about this very intriguing piece by Variego that uses a joystick? What is that all about?
So yes, that in terms of the fitting to the program, there are a few pieces that, or the pieces fall into approach the theme of the program from a variety of angles. And while Polar redefines an everyday object and technology that we use as a musical instrument, Jorge Variego's piece, Mimic, is taking a piece of technology, joystick, that we use for gaming, basically. Yes, there is some connection right away, and combines this technology with an established instrument that is a clarinet. He's an exquisite clarinetist, and so the way how he thinks about combining these two pretty alien, items on the menu, so to speak, is creating again a chamber music environment. That is, that there is definition of clarinet is pretty clear. Joystick becomes an interface that controls computer-generated sounds. They do need the signals from the clarinet and from the joystick meet in the computer, and they interact in terms of shaping the dynamic and pitch contours. So it does happen that you have a performer who is operating the joystick, and you have a performer who is operating the clarinet, and they create this melange of relationships.
So it's two players.
It's two players.
It's two players. And is one influencing the other, or is there a hierarchy of one being the leader in this case?
There is certainly a hierarchy embedded in the compositional structure, but there are spaces for interactions that actually happen just in the performance, in a particular performance. So I would say he is actually a soloist, as a clarinetist, comes from that background. So the clarinet is the strong element, but then the joystick actually creeps in and actually struggles to get the sound bits of the clarinet and disrupt it and take the attention away and create its own identity. Because joystick is not a music instrument, and we construct instruments when we put a focus, musical focus, and give them musical identity.
So in other words, the joystick controller is capturing live the sound of the clarinet and manipulating it based on the direction that the joystick is pulled or pushed in?
Correct.
Is that right?
Correct, but also the joystick itself has some synthesized sound that it has, it controls within the computer that have their own sonic identity without the clarinet.
I see.
So the joystick has its own sonic identity, and then also the interaction is done by controlling the parameters of the live